Hey guys, Christian Thompson here with Glam On Mom. I am going to bring you the next video that is all about the eyebrow. I am really excited to do this one because my eyebrow struggle is real. And apparently your guys' eyebrow struggle is real because I have had more requests for an eyebrow video than anything yet. So really excited to bring this to you guys. I am sorry it took a little bit to get out from my requesters because it was BeautyCon last week in New York and I had 2 sick children, so I didn't get to film. But Allison, this video is for you and your eyebrow struggle, girlfriend. Hopefully it will be over. So if you are interested in learning how to fix the brow, please keep watching and subscribe. Thank you. I think the first step in having a good brow, or at least what it's been for me, is finding a good eyebrow person. I would typically go to the place I get my nails done and, they're just smacking the wax on, ripping it off, not maybe concerned about shape, but not really understanding how to frame your face with an eyebrow, not understanding how to correct some issues. I found a woman in Los Angeles. Her name is Freda. I'm going to link her information down below. I told her I was going to give her a shout on the video because she's saving my brows. And so if you're in the LA area, you're more than welcome to call her and book an appointment with her. She is like the eyebrow queen, in my opinion. The part that she's really helped me with is making sure she doesn't let me touch them. Can't touch them, won't let me screw them up. So I'm a good listener. I don't touch the brows in between appointments. And she is really, really shaping and helping me fill in some of my naked spots that I have. And that's really been helpful. And also understanding and framing my face. I have severe eyebrow envy. I see these youngsters walking around with these big, bushy, full brows, and I unfortunately have tweezed most of mine off. I thought I was done for. There's nothing that you can do if you've tweezed all your eyebrows off. It's actually not true. The second thing that I have had that I found has been a godsend is I made an eyebrow serum. I found this recipe. I made this eyebrow serum, and I put them in these little jars. We have these, little jars here in LA. They put little elixirs, like juice, whatever, shots from Whole Foods. And so I made my own eyebrow serum. So here's the demonstration for you guys that I set it up like the salad dressing bottles. We all know those salad dressing bottles. Add water, lime, vinegar, lime, seasoning, shake, done. So this one is castor oil. I'm going to link on the items below. You can buy them on Amazon. I think it depends on what area you live in. I happen to live in like the land of healthy. So I was able to get all of these ingredients local at Whole Foods, but I'll find them on Amazon as well in case maybe you're not in an area that has Whole Foods or some kind of granola stores. So you do half of it with castor oil. You do probably, I'd say, another 40% of coconut oil. And then you do avocado oil to top it off. You take every night, I take my bottle, I shake it, and I use a eyebrow spoolie. You can get these on Amazon. You can get them probably at Sally's Beauty Supply. And you just dip it in, and you brush it. I brush in and out. I really coat the eyebrows, and I brush it in, and then I rub it in. I have had some people say that they've also used similar serums on their eyelashes. I tried it, probably wouldn't recommend it. It kind of made my eyes like, I don't know, like a film on it, like I was watching TV kind of through a fog. So I only use it on the eyebrows. Latisse works as well. I've had really good luck with Latisse, but in my opinion, Latisse is really expensive. And this has been a godsend. So when I'm doing the tutorials, you guys are probably going to see some stray hairs because I literally just got my eyebrows done last week, but it really does help with growth. I think the castor oil has some sort of properties that actually bring blood flow to your eyebrow hair follicle. which then causes for it to grow. So you are going to see some stragglers on me. I'm so sorry, but it's the daily thing that's going on because they are growing, and I'm thankful for that. And I have someone that can actually shape and frame the growth that I have. So we are on a very, very good path here. When it comes to your eyebrows, it really is like shoes, what fits best. What types of things do you easily work with? You can use pencils, you can use pomades, you can use powders. All the products that you're going to see come in lower price points. I personally like NYX. You can get them at like Ulta. I think you can even get them at some drugstores. They're great because they're a lower end product, and it really gives you a feel with what you feel comfortable with, what the, you know, your current situation. So I would highly recommend for everyone to try out, you know, the different ones to be able to really get a feel for what works best for you and your face. And the benefit of using a powder versus a pencil, it's more versatile. I mean, it's super great for beginners. It allows for you to fill in your eyebrow and also give it a little bit more shape, but it's harder than, you know, a pencil to be able to actually get super, super defined, crisp brows. But if you're looking for an everyday brow, if you're, you know, a beginner, something quick, I think this is a great option. I often use powder, but if I'm kind of wanting to go more high glam, I probably will use my pencil and make it more defined. So this is a palette that I got from Morphe. It's called BROW8. And I really like it. Morphe's great because they're super inexpensive. It has a lot of options as far as colors go. I feel like when I change my hair color, I have the most problem with my brows. So I feel like this is a good option because it has lots of different colors. It has a wax here, and it also has a kind of maybe some call it contour or cleanup, highlight. It allows for you to carve out your eyebrows, so it gives it more of a pop. But in my opinion, I think it depends on your skin color because this is a kind of tan beige color. If you are fair skinned, that won't, you know, maybe it might work a little bit as a concealer. But if you have darker skin, it's going to look lighter on you and it's going to appear as a highlight. So I think it just depends on your skin color on how you can use this bottom option here. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M160/1/16 brush. When I found this brush in Morphe, it was like, the heavens opened up. It is a perfect brow brush, in my opinion, for beginners. It's a lot smaller, so it actually allows for you to work with the product more easily. So just like anytime we're starting our brows, you got to remember to take our little spoolie and we're going to brush up and away inside your palette. I like to press it to kind of get some of the extra powder off. I'm just lightly giving nice little light strokes. Powder works really well. I know a lot of people usually will use a pencil and then they also will put a powder on top of it. You can do that. You just have to be careful that you're not going to over put product on, because then you're going to have like Oscar the Grouch brows. No one wants Oscar the Grouch's brows. You're going to want a line underneath your eyebrow because that's what's going to provide a lot of definition. So you're going to want to take your brush and just run it really right across the base. Put your brush straight, and you want to mimic real brows. So I like to use tapping motions with my brush straight in order to get that squared or maybe rectangled look. And then again, you're going to take your spoolie. And this one is the M158 from Morphe. And you're going to brush up. You can use, I'd use the Anastasia brow gel. Just pull it out. It's a little, looks like a mascara. Brush up and away. And it gives you a defined brow. You can see all the hairs. Kind of just take it. You dip in there, and you have to really be careful with these ones because you don't want to get too much product. you really want to stay on the outside lines. So don't go right here in the middle and start to fill all of that in first. Work from the outside in, because if you start in the middle, you're going to end up with super deep, again, Groucho brows, and you want to start outlining from the outside and then work your way in, so it's it's more blended. Blocking you guys. So as you can start to see, as I'm drawing this on, you can see how much more of a defined line I'm getting here versus the powder on this side. This is going to give me a crisper, cleaner brow. For here, I just do a little bit of tapping. And with the brow gel, I feel like it gives you the ability to have more of, you know, the avant-garde eyebrow, where it's kind of light and then gets darker, so it essentially fades in. And it opens up your face a lot. It really pulls people's attention to the middle part of your face. But you can still want to maybe go in and just do a little bit of a brush. So as you can see, this one is just so much more crisp and clean and just very, very outlined compared to the powder. Again, powder it's great, but it's two different looks, and it depends on your eyebrows and it depends on your comfort level. Guys, thank you so much for taking some of your time and spending it with me and watching this video. I want to give one last shout out to my girlfriend's daughter, Haley. She is a super cute little 7-year-old who I learned is watching my YouTube channel. And so, Haley, honey, I love you. I just want to say thank you so much for your support, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and have a great day.